Hey guys, welcome to my channel. For those that are new here, you're welcome. For the returning subscribers, welcome back. You are good people. You have made me happy. Thank you for taking me to 800 subscribers. Oh my God, what a step to take. Thank you for all those that have subscribed and those that are considering. It's my prayer that you consider and do it. Subscribe to this channel and become a blessing to this channel. Yay, 800 subscribers on the road to 1k. Thank you for subscribing. Now today I'm so delighted. You know why I'm delighted? I'm delighted because in the previous video I was talking about the Nyabohanse village. The Nyabohanse village has become an international village. Do you know why it has become an international village? It has become an international village because of I Am Marwa. I Am Marwa made Nyabohanse an international village. And guys, do not ever underestimate the power of a YouTuber. The power of a YouTuber. Let me tell you, I'm born from a village and nobody knows my village. Nobody knows my village. And I'm not sitting here telling you that you are gonna know my village, you are gonna visit my village, and you're gonna shoot content videos there, and you're gonna become very popular. No, I'll not lie to you. This is because I am not known. I am not known. But look at I Am Marwa. I Am Marwa came to the village. I mean, not came, was born in that village, and grew in that village, went maybe to school in that village, up to maybe university where he maybe stepped out of the village and maybe went to Nairobi or somewhere. But little did he know that he would make such an impact like he has done today in Nyabohanse. Let me tell you, I may also say, because I Am Marwa gave his story, I may also say with confidence that with no shadow of doubt that even Marwa himself did not know who he was becoming when he was growing up, or even when he was starting YouTube, because he told us how he went to the university and how he graduated, and maybe I don't remember whether it was at the university that he got an idea of YouTube. No, what he said is like he got a job and was fired and was living in Thika, that is in Kenya. And the guys they were living with, I think when he was indoor, I mean somewhere in his place where he was staying, in this rented maybe rooms in Thika, some guys, friends of his, saw an advert in the paper and said, this is a job in where in where is this job, that an international job that was being advertised. And they were like, these people are just liars, they just lie, they tell you to sell your I mean to pay some amount and go and do a teaching job somewhere, and they just want to lie, they are just liars. But another guy said, this job, we can maybe tell it to Marwa. Marwa is the risk taker. Marwa will take this job. And when they knocked at Marwa's door and told him about the advertisement, he didn't take it lightly. He said, by the way, I'm going for it. And I think, if I'm not wrong, it was something that even other boys had seen and had looked down upon. But Marwa said, okay, I'm trying it. So Marwa started the story by, telling us how he went and sold all that. He applied for the job and he got a response. When he got a response, a positive one, he went home and sold everything that he had. You know, a young man, when he says everything, he means his music system. He means maybe his music system, his what did he have? He had just gotten a job, I think, in a bank, and he was fired. So I don't think he had much, but he made some money to be able to make him to travel. And Colombia, it is in Colombia. So do you know Marwa took a risk and traveled to Colombia for a teaching job? I think it was to teach English. So when he got there, he wanted his fellow guys that he left in Kenya that had ignored the advertisement to know that he's doing well there. So he started, he thought of how he can make it known to them that he's actually teaching and even staying there in that country, abroad. So what he did is he started taking videos. That's how he explained how YouTube started in him, how he started YouTube. He started taking videos and posting with a view of them, the friends seeing the videos and maybe getting to know that he's okay. So that's how Marwa started YouTube. And when that time it was, he didn't even care about being paid. But he later came to know that YouTube can pay. He later came to know that it can pay. And now, where I was is that when Marwa now started YouTube on a serious note, little did he know that he would become the YouTuber that he is, that he would birth a whole YouTube generation in Nyabohanse. Because later, what happened is that Marwa stayed away for many years, but later came back to Africa and started constructing his villa. And guys, he even told us that when he called the Meshons to come and measure the size of the villa he wanted to construct, some of them were even mocking him and saying, oh, can he even construct this kind of a villa? This guy is joking. What is he imagining in his mind that he can do? And he started constructing his villa. Before he even started constructing his villa, he even made sure that his parents had a home. The beautiful home we see in Nyambohanse. Marwa says he did not construct that home fully and alone, but he says he assisted greatly in building that home for the parents, because we know the place he was brought up in is that place where David Jr. is now demolishing to construct his own home. So I was driving my point home that he birthed a whole YouTuber village by being a good, by being a good example to everybody in the village. Because when people started seeing what Marwa is doing and what Marwa has become and how Marwa is assisting, they all desired to be like him. And I don't think it is even during his first visit that he became this popular with the young YouTubers, that the young generation YouTubers, like these guys Akina. When I say Akina, I mean those people like it's Nasto, Mayugno, Maja Kei, Kennedy the Remedy, and all other Mapopo. All those other guys did not even start YouTube during his first break from Colombia to Kenya. They may have maybe looked at Marwa like, I don't know, they didn't even know he can even assist them in any way. But this particular season, in December, end of last year, is when guys started looking for Marwa, seriously, from left, right, and center. Guys started traveling from Nairobi, and internationally guys started coming visiting Marwa, and from every corner of the world people started coming to visit Marwa. The young ones in the village started when he was constructing. Somebody like Mayugno was the top mission for Marwa and was constructing for Marwa. So having rubbed shoulders with Marwa, I think at one point Mayugno also used to see how Marwa is shooting his videos and was like he would want to be like Marwa. So I don't think he had an idea how to go about it. But this season, when Marwa maybe suggested to Mayugno, let me show you how to do YouTube, because really Marwa loved Mayugno. He loved Mayugno. I think that's the time these other guys, also Nasto, Maja Kei, and all the other guys started coming up with a YouTube idea to be given a shout out by Marwa, or to be shown how to start YouTube. And they actually did it. That's how they started their channels. Marwa gave them a hand and attacked Marwa's brother, David Jr. Not attacked. What happened is the police came and arrested the dad Marwa's dad and David Jr. over something, and it ended up becoming a flower issue. That's the time Marwa said, enough is enough. I'm not going to entertain other guests into my home coming that I may give them a shout out or something, or show them how to go about their YouTube, and put it to a stop. This is the time Marwa put it to a stop. Otherwise, there before, you remember Genyatha came. Who is this? Somebody, the list. God, who is he? There's another guy who came. Somebody called who? The white guy from Canada. I'm gonna remember his name. He also came that season. Coco Girl and Coco Boy came, also visiting Marwa's home, and stayed for a long time. Did a lot of content in Nyabohanse. And I tried to remember his name. This guy, oh, it was Michele Ponte was the first person before everything went haywire. Michele Ponte is the first person who showed up in Nyabohanse and was like a girlfriend to the sister. So that guy really stayed longer than everyone else, having even come there before and stayed and left. He later now came with Davy Jr. and this time he said he's there under the invitation of Davy Jr. And they also did a lot of content in the village. And guys, this is when the small boys get a guitar. Geta Gita is the small guy who is said to be 14 years old. I am Geta Gita. Everybody was like, I am. Because of Marwa, they were calling themselves, I am so and so. I am Geta Gita. I am Mapopo. I am Mayuguno. and they started hanging that bag, the way Marwa hangs his bag on the chest. And guys, to me this is very, very interesting, because you surely God gives you what you desire, and that's why the Bible tells us that He shall give us the desires of our hearts. Because the other day I saw the Geta Gita guy who is only 14 years. I think they have closed school in Nairobi. I saw him in Nairobi with Mapopo. And did I also see Mapopo in Mombasa with the Nairobi teacher? Nairobi teacher is also another guy who visited Marwa and was given a shout out, and he says his life was never the same again. From the time he visited Marwa, was given a shout out. Marwa even gave him 1,000 shillings, because the time he was visiting Marwa, he didn't even have money, not even to go back to Nairobi. And he's a family guy, and he did not even have money. He was broke. His life was not giving him any meaning. But after visiting Marwa, he says himself that that is the time he started seeing his life change. I saw him in Mombasa enjoying himself at the beach, and I said, oh my God, life can really change. All this is because of Marwa. Everyone who has visited Marwa, his life has never been the same again. I just want to tell you that Marwa is something. If you visit Marwa, if you meet Marwa today, your life will never be the same again. It will change. So I want to say that Marwa is a gem. Marwa is a gem. Look at Mapopo. Look at Mapopo, the guy who did not even know how to speak an English word. Even Mayugno didn't know any English at all. Today he's prophesying that he's on his way to 30,000 subscribers, and it is true. It is good, because it looks like he has already hit the mark, the 20,000 mark subscribers. Can you imagine? His life will never be the same again. Courtesy of who? Courtesy of Marwa. Let's call a spoon, not a big spoon. What do they say? Calling a spade a spade, not a big spoon. Because surely it is because of Marwa that he has become whoever he is. This is Mayugno. Mapopo was Mayugno's hard man. He has also made something out of his life because of Marwa. And it never surprises me. It never stops to surprise me when I even see how the whole village has benefited because of Marwa. Look at Mama Ann's home. Marwa gave Mama Ann a home. It doesn't matter what the size is. But this family did not have a home. He even gave Mama Ann something to do. At least a place to sell, to call a shop. I don't know whether it is actually a shop or she sells from the house, but it is a business. When somebody gives you some little capital to start something, this person must be a hero, because nobody thinks about another in this life. And it happened. It happened, guys. So I want to say that YouTube has made a whole village different in Nyabohanse, and Nyabohanse in itself has become an international town. It is known throughout the world simply because of Ayam Marwa. I don't know what Ayam Marwa feels wherever he is, in whatever part of the world he is today. I know he left Mutua's home. I'm yet to find out where he went, but I wonder what he feels whenever he looks back and sees what he has done. How many families are feeding because of Ayam Marwa? Let us be honest. Who can feed you today out there? Nobody. Who can give you something, even an idea? Do you know there are people who even have ideas, but they keep them very, very secret because they don't want people to benefit out of what they know. But Marwa showed it out. In fact, even hosted guests in his home those very, very first days. Guests that were coming there, Stella Munyiva, they were all being hosted in that home. But today, I think whenever you visit, you can only visit maybe during the day, and after that you go and obviously you cannot be sleeping in somebody's house every other day. But as for Ponte and Coco Girl and Coco Boy, they were they were staying in the main house. They were staying there permanently. But Genyatha came and took up a place in the town, and I think she was spending the night there and coming back in the morning. Maybe I want to say maybe there are a few days that she spent in the home, but it is not every other day, every other night. So I am meant to understand that many other guests have come because I saw the Nairobi teacher there. I saw Stella Munyiva. I saw another girl who came from Mombasa with a Mzungu husband, a white man. And I don't think this girl, okay, Marwa said, though had given a restriction that I will not give anyone else my time, I'm gonna give this particular one because I had promised her when I met her in Mombasa sometime. So this one also visited the home, but I don't know if I don't think they spent the nights in that home. And guys, many other guys. But now I was on the case of the village boys. The village boys and a village girl, Diana Kemi, who is also one of those that have benefited from the Marwa generosity. Diana Kemi used to be their house girl in that home. And at one point, she left. But do you see, she's still in very good terms with Kograt's mom. She's still in very good terms with the family, because we normally see her come in and visit the home and even shoot some videos with Dimwango. And it looks like she left on a positive note. So I like the vibe in Nyabohanse. I like the vibe that the family has, the Marwa family. I like the vibe that Marwa himself has towards even the villagers and the people. I also, let me tell you, there's nobody who is 100% perfect. I know you may say, why doesn't Marwa speak to, not speak to, he speaks to Ankomo. Not that he doesn't speak to him, but they are not very close like this. You may maybe look there, but let me tell you, even you yourself, there are some areas that you also can be judged. There is nobody who is 100%, because we don't want to get into those lengths and depths of knowing what happened. But we all know that even Marwa himself supported Ankomo at some point when he was constructing that house before it was taken up by Ponte and David Jr. Marwa had supported Ankomo in a big way in the initial stages of constructing his home. So guys, I don't want to go there. What I was saying is a whole generation of Nyabohanse has benefited from I Am Marwa, And all I can say is that Marwa has birthed a YouTube generation in Nyabohanse and Isebania in general. Even his rider, the guy who used to carry Marwa every time, every time that Marwa used to go somewhere, he could call this rider, and he's the one. There was one particular one who was coming for Marwa every other time. That one has also started a YouTube channel, and I'm gonna look out and get to know what his name is. I think his David. I don't know his YouTube channel. And guys, I also want to say something as I conclude. Guys, support everybody who has started up as a YouTuber, including me. I am not in Nyabohanse, but I am in Kenya, and I need your support. I am on my road to I am at 800 subscribers, on my road to 1K. I need your support. And every other person in Nyabohanse, especially these young boys, it's Nasto, Majakei, Mapopo, Mayugno, I am Ketagita, and all those others, including Kennedy there. There's that one with a very nice name. So, support us, and support those boys. Let us all grow them. Let us all grow. And you boys, support each other and become a good example to everybody out there, so that that village will one time become a village, an international village like it is by name. Let it also become an international village by stature, by God's grace. Thank you so much for watching. I've done this video 22 minutes, and I pray, it's my prayer that you subscribe to this channel. For those that have been watching me and have never subscribed, please subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel. Oh my God, get me to 1K, guys. Subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate. Subscribe to this. Support this mama. Support your mom. Support me also, so that I get to 1K and beyond. And by God's grace, I'm also heading there. Thank you so much for your time. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.